What's up, everybody? It's Al the Pal 78, and today we're gonna try to see if I can replicate what I've learned and do everything that I needed to do with making an extension. I'm trying to make a simple extension that will save me a little bit of time for myself, really, more than for the marketplace. I fixed somebody's. Well, when I show you in the code, I fixed their stuff so it worked for me. I was so happy, and that's what I'm gonna do here now. Show you guys how to do it. Like I said, the first thing I always do is I go to my D drive, and then I make my own directory called the VS Code extension, like that. And then I press enter and I cd to VS Code extension. All right, you won't hear no dings and dangs, hopefully, because I don't have that on right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and show you where you can start learning this stuff. So CodeVisualStudio.com, and then you want to go into the docs, and in the docs you want to get started. Nope, let's start user guide and extensions marketplace. Okay, let's make that bigger so you can see it. Let's come over here. Yeah, it took all that away. Let's break it down a little bit. There you go, extensions marketplace. Click on that, and then you want to click on the next steps. I'm actually gonna put this link in my description, so I'm gonna be leaving this up hopefully, and I don't forget. And then you want to click on your first extension for yourself. I don't care about nothing else. The very first thing you want to do is you want to do what it says right here. Copy and paste this extension, and I'll show you what I mean. I use npm. There's supposed to be like some other stuff that you can use to install. So yeah, I don't really have make sure you have. I have Node.js installed, but I don't really have Git installed. But oh well, you don't really need to do Git. So I Control V that, press enter, let it run through this. This might take a minute. It might. Have you done it once before? It might not take as long. So let's see how this is doing. Usually my computer goes a lot faster, and it's like brrrr, but today it's going a lot slower. Actually it's going a decent pace, but some other people's computers it's like brrrr. My laptop doesn't do as fast as it does this here, so I did it on my desktop. As you can see, I'm messing with my camera. I'm trying to bring it forward, but it's getting pulled back. Okay, so now that that's done, we're gonna type in your code. All right, it says it right there. Everything's right there. Only time you're gonna need me is when I show you the script. Okay, what we're gonna do? We're doing a JavaScript extension. I'm just making an extension. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm doing. I don't care. Okay, what's the name of your extension? Well, the name I want my extension to be is Al's boilerplate, and I'm just gonna click enter, and I'm gonna leave it for my identifier as well, same name. And I was all lowercase because it's gonna change it anyway. What is the description of your boilerplate? You can type uppercase, making a simple HTML, JavaScript, and CSS file. Right, so once this works, that's all it's gonna make, and it will link. I haven't published anything yet, so hopefully when I try to publish it with you guys, I do it right. So and it will link all three together. Then it will talk to your mama. Then it will also allow you to test right away. I hope I'm doing everything right. So I'm gonna be using this guy named James Quick stuff, but I'm also gonna be publishing because of Web Dev Develop. I mean, they both do awesome stuff, so I'm gonna give them a shout out, and I'm gonna give you guys the link to their stuff, which is way better than my stuff. But hey, I don't mind learning. So we press enter there. Enable JavaScript check-in JS config, yes. And this should I get repository? I don't really want to. I don't think you need to. And I'm using npm because I don't use yarn. and it's gonna create all these dependencies as you can see, and it's gonna keep going. And we're gonna just go like that. There you go, and put it like that. I'm not worried about none of this stuff. You know why? Because it's working. There you go. It worked. Now, to start coding, we could go to cd al's boilerplate and then do that, or we could just type in code and then type al and then press tab and it'll write it for us and then press enter. Now it's gonna open up all this stuff in here, and it's probably like two things that we're really gonna mess with. That's gonna be the config file, the package.json file, and then I just showing you the config file, and then we're definitely gonna mess with this. We're gonna need to mess with this. So with this right here and extensions.js, these are the two that we're gonna mess with. And since I'm already here, so I don't forget, equals require fs. Yep, there you go. And then we're gonna do path as well, and it's gonna equal require path. That's good. This is just a squiggly line. By the way, I'm using Cyberlink. I'm gonna Control S that so I don't mess it up. Oh, what happened? Control S. There it goes. So I'm doing this right now. You see, this is warnings because we ain't use them. It's like you declare, but you ain't use them. We're gonna do it. So let's just do the first thing that we should always do. We should test it, right? And as you can see, nothing's happening. Fun. Oh, let's see what's going on. Okay, we gotta pick a folder or something like that, and that's like a folder or something like that. But let's just see if the thing worked. And this is Hello World, I think it is. And that's because Hello World from Al's boilerplate. And you see, congratulations, extension Al's boilerplate is now active. So we're gonna change like the name of that in a little bit, but we don't need that right now. So let's close that out. And that worked. So when you press stop, it'll close out the other one. All right. So now that we up here, and let's see what we can do. It says the two problems. There's only one problem. There's no problems. This is warnings. So what's the first thing we want to do? Well, I don't mind that there. And you see all this right here? We don't really need this comments right here. They just get in my way for now. We could do console log to, find out what we're trying to do. So we're going to have to write files, right? So that's why we bought and imported the FS file, the file server, whatever it is, file savings, whatever. So one of the things we want to do is we're going to get rid of some of this stuff. All right, and let's just let me see. FS is for write file, right? fs.write file. See, we'll do that later. We ain't got nothing to write yet. But we're gonna make three constants. Let me see. Can they do it times 3? Oh, my numlock's not on. No wonder that happened. Oh yeah, times 3. 3 times 3. Now we can't do that for that. All right, so one of them is like my man pointed out, James, HTML content. Great name for it. And this is where we're gonna do our coding, all our code gets, and this is where we're gonna do all our coding right between here. And this is gonna be the HTML stuff. Nothing spectacular. And how are we gonna do that? This is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna create a JS file. We're gonna create a CSS file, and we're gonna create an HTML file. So let's just do the same thing for the constant JS content, right? Because everything's gonna be the same. I just hope I can remember everything now. And then we're gonna come here and then do that. And because we're using we could do this as well, and we could do that up here as well. So we could look like we're following the pattern. That's what that's for. That is what that is for. Now I probably will mess some stuff up. So if I look back on some of the notes when I pause this video, don't get mad. All right, and then we got one more file, right? What did I just do? Control Z there. We need to save. And this is constant CSS content, right? And this one should really be they should really be blank completely, but I'm special ed, so I'm gonna not leave them blank. and I'm gonna write inside them all. And you know, I like mine. You're gonna have one space on top on all of them. So how do I fix this? How do I write the information in? Well, we did the backticks or the, I forgot, ternary something or whatever it's called. I don't know. But the ticks that's right underneath the escape button usually, we're using those. So if we wanted to do anything special in it, we can. And because it saves information the way you want it to be saved, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna put in 3 files. It doesn't matter what they're called right here. And the reason we're doing this is so we could get this going, right? And Al's boilerplate. You guys could change that if you want. Another reason I'm doing it is because we're linking CSS, right? And we're gonna change that to the app. But the first thing I like to do is put the dot and a slash. That means this folder right here. And if you put like no dot and and have it just with a slash, it should work too. Or have a slash, it should be like new folder or whatever. So we're gonna do the same thing with the script tag. Oh, what happened? Press down space. And we're gonna do the same thing with app.js. I gotta make sure I write these right sometimes, So what we're gonna do right here, we're also gonna write a div. This is so it could be easier to let's undo that, and then we're gonna dot container. This is so we can have all the we get all the information that we want in the boilerplate anyway. And I'm writing this because I really don't care. And then we're gonna make a JS file, right? This is the oh, what just happened? Okay, this is escape that. I don't want that. I'm trying to click it here. Okay, here we go. So this is crazy. So we're gonna delete that. We got an app.js, and here we're gonna have an app.css. It's just to make my life easier, but let's get rid of that. Yeah, don't save that. So in the let me see where we at. App CSS. Here we go. App.css file. And I know, James, you don't like people using their mouse. So the one thing I like to do here is I like to go like this. I'm sort of padding, and then 0, and then you go like margin, and then 0. And the reason that this is faster is because when you try to do it in those backticks, it don't work. So you got dot container, right? And this is what I'm doing. I'm putting color white. I'm doing background color purple. Yep, that sounds good. We're gonna do 20 margin of 25 pixels, and that should be it for that. And we're gonna save that. Now let's go to the app.js test. No, and like I said, it's easier to write your code here and then delete these files because we're not gonna need them, and then do the rest of the stuff. And now here we just want to get a constant. Div is gonna get the document. Oh no, what control Z that? Document dot get. Hold on, my.js file. Okay. Constant to get document get element by ID. What the hell? Am I spelling this wrong? Oh, you know what it is? Documents dot get elements by, you gotta get capital by ID, and then inside, by class name, and then inside here you just put container. So I'm not gonna really test any of this stuff right now. We're just gonna code this right now, and then we're gonna make a function. And the function is gonna be we're gonna get div, and then in the div we're gonna put add event listener. But this part is not that fast. And click, and then we're gonna put a comma, and we're gonna make a function inside here, and then inside there we're gonna do that, and then all we're gonna do is say div dot inner HTML gets, yo, we changed it, son. Okay, now that you know I'm gangster with it. I know that has problems. I don't know. Did I save all of them? Did I save that? Okay, so the reason why I don't care about all these problems, we're gonna delete them. So we got here, we come in here, right? It's got issues. It's got 5 issues. One of them is this. So why type it all out when it has it all typed out for us, right? So much easier, and it's linked properly. All right. So we can close that right now. That goes inside here. Control V, and then we could delete that last spot right there, and this doesn't need to be there. And then we're gonna control save that, the JS content. Control C, let's close that. And then what is it, just right here? See, what I want also with this is I want them all right here, so it could be aligned right. If you have tabs and stuff like that, it's gonna actually save it with the spaces, the tabs, indents. Oh, you didn't see that? Oh, I hope I was recording. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, I was recording properly. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the with this right here. Let's see. This is good. And with the app.css, Control A, C, and then you come right here and Control V, and then it's S. Now that all that is saved, but we can't even use that yet. All right. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of these files we just made. This one, Control this one, and then delete. And then this one, and then delete. We don't need those, right? So since we don't need those files, okay, everything's good to go. Let's F5 and run it and see if it's still gonna run it. Control Shift P, and let's see. Everything is still going good. That's a good sign. This should be stopped right now because I exited it. And let's see. Now, one thing I don't want is I don't want it to be hello world. I want it to be Al's create Al's boilerplate. See, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Control C this because we're gonna need this in different areas. All right. So let's go back to the package.json. And you see this right here? It's changed from the both of those needed. The action events needed, everything needed. Now it should say create Al's boilerplate. Let's see. Title. Let's put Al's boilerplate. And you could name it your boilerplate and it'll be yours. You could market this and publish the same exact thing in the thing, and it could be the exact same thing I did with your name on it and all your stuff on it, and there you go, you're done. You know what I'm saying? It's yours now. I'm making this my own. I just want to see if all this is gonna work. F5 is a quick thing. Control Shift P, and then you're gonna see hello world's not there. So what would the name? Al's boilerplate. You see it right there. Bam. Hello world from Al's boilerplate. So now you know that we got the stuff done right, and we're gonna get rid of that. Don't save that, whatever that was, because we got to open a folder. So when we actually test the code, we're gonna need it in a folder to see if it works. So let's let me go find a place. I'm gonna go to my local disk right here. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna create a new folder in here. I'm just gonna call it fun. And that's why you saw that before all the other stuff going on. Now that fun is in here. And Control Shift P. Al's boilerplate ain't gonna do anything, but when it does something, it's gonna add it in the fun. But you have to have that open. So, what do we need to make all this work, right? Now that all this is working, we don't need to mess with this package.json no more. Let's get rid of it before we mess it up. And let's see. This is the part I need to remember. So, let disposable VS Code command blah blah. So let's see, constant folder path. That's what he called it. So which is a great name. And how was it? It was VS Code dot window. Is it workspace or window dot workspace? No, it's workspace dot workspace. I think workspace dot workspaces. workspace folders. So it's vscode.workspace.workspace folders. This is where it gets tricky. You have to add a 0 here because this is actually an array. Except when I put 1 there, it doesn't work. Now, I'm going to see, when you press a dot, I don't know why people don't use this, but you scroll down and press URI, and that's good. Now, this was the trick that I did, that he had all this join and all this other crap down there that we didn't even need. You put those things right there, it gives you what you need. You need the fs path. Now, the problem with this is when you try to do it with a dot command, the fs path is actually an underline. So let's just save this for now, right? And like that, and then we're gonna console log it, and then folder path, right? The heck with it. Let's just do that, right? This is right. Okay, so folder path. So let's we gotta press F5 again. Get this Control Shift P. Now you see it's got problems, but that's just because things weren't declared and it wasn't used. So you see the you'll see, let me see, please use the Buffalo allocate, get installed information. So Al's boilerplate, we can click on it. Congratulations. You see this is the path. This is the path. It's going to show you that path, and it's going to go into that path right there. It knows what folder and what path you're working on, so it shows you that path. I don't know what the other ones are, so I don't want to map it. So now that we know this works, let's leave it there. And we can use it later, right? If we need to. Okay, this is the tricky part. This is why, first let's do it. If, what did he do ever? No, that was after. Okay, let's see if we could do this. Fs, I know I'm gonna forget. Fs.write file. Alright, what did he write here? Did he have the path here? Man, let's see. Please don't make me pause it. Path. Oh man, I'm gonna have to pause it. Dot join or something like that. I forget what he wrote, and I'm not gonna lie, that was long, and I need to see it. So let me pause it. I'm not gonna. Okay, I saw it. Let's see if I can still get it. All right, so what I did wrong was I had that, and I needed a join here. So this part is right. So now we want to put folder path, right? And in here, this is the file we want to make. So what he's going is path, and then we want to join the actual path, which is this folder path right here, with what we want to create, index.html. That's what we want. And then we got to do HTML content, right? And I believe this is here, and then we do an arrow function like that, and maybe this stops. I don't know. I think I might have one too many. Yeah, I have one too many of this. This actually gets closed, and I have one too many of those. So there goes one of my problems right there, right? And since it used the path and prior, that's 2 out of 3 down, and now it used HTML content, so that one's gone. So it should only have 2. So so yeah, so we just made a third one here. So now we gotta do an if state. We don't really have to do this, but if if there's an error, you could console log it, and let's do it didn't work. Oh yeah, it did not work, son. And then we can put that, and we'll close it. We'll go to and do that, and down. Now we got to return something. So what was it? VS Code error message. No. Dot show error message. Nah, VS Code window. I think it is window show error message. There you go. All right. Yo, man, it didn't. It did not quite work out, son. All right, that's perfect. That's how two gangsters talk. I grew up a little ghetto. So here we want to return the the actual we don't have to return it, but VS Code dot window dot show information message, and we want to say, yo, this thing worked. All right, so let's save that, and now let's run the F5 to run it again. All right, let's put a, like I said, I'm trying to keep all this code clean, so I believe I need one. I could use one there without messing it up. Okay, so you see, there's only two things wrong with it now, but that's we're basically gonna copy and paste this this whole thing right here. So this goes here. Yeah. Hello world from Owlsbury, but yeah, we probably gonna not need this. We don't need this one right here. So let's save that. So well, you know, is it testing already? No. So now we're gonna test it. So let's delete this terminal real quick and then press F5. It'll come back up. If not, we'll just look at the new terminal. And it's got those two problems. You saw them. But let's see what's gonna happen here now. Control Shift P for good command palette. Owl's boilerplate. See what happens. Yo, this thing worked, and look what happened. It has all this stuff. Let's close it. You probably have an extra space here, and yeah, I wish that worked out like that. But for the moment, we can make that work like that. I believe we just need to put the doc type. Let's see. We need to put we're gonna have to put this. Why did that do that? I didn't do that. I probably didn't do this. This is why that happened. And the extra space is going to be the doc type. Needs to be there. That's it. So, but I saved that even though it's not the same one that happened here. But look, let's. All right. See this right here? It worked. It gave us all these things. And if we did this and we open in the browser, it opens the browser. You can't delete this, but nothing's happening. It's not thing. That's because we don't have the other two actually connected. So let's come here and let's just stop that real quick, and let's do exactly that. Let's complete it, because after this I'm going to show you guys how to publish it. So now that we have that created properly, let's do this like that, and let's do that for the JavaScript stuff too, because I don't want that extra space. You know that I want it to be on line 1. So let's do the exact same thing here. So we got this right here, Control C, and we're gonna paste it twice. All right. The first thing I like to do is make the app.js. All right. And here this needs to be what? JS content, right? Yo, you know, we're gonna do the same exact thing for each and every one of them. So you might see, yo, this thing worked like 3 times. So here we're gonna put app.css and then CSS content, and then we're gonna Control S that. We're gonna press F5 to run this thing. We're gonna delete this sucker because we don't need it. We're gonna put you know, and then we're gonna click on Owl's boilerplate. Yo, this thing worked. You know what I'm saying? It worked. Now check this out. Now everything's working and looking amazing because I did it. You see all the doc type information, everything's perfect. It's linked. But now we're in this. Let's go to open this in browser. Oh, look, this is there. Let's click it. Oh, something didn't work in the JS file, right? In the JavaScript file, like it's not grabbing the div.container, right? I spelled it wrong or something. Let's find out. So let's see. The app.js. So let's just look at the app.js here. So get element by see, now this would work without having issues. So let's fix that. Document.get element by class name. I might have messed that up. So let's get container, right? And Control S, and let's see if that actually fixed it before we go on. You know, it's got to refresh it. So something's not working with my JavaScript. I had this working before. You know, let's delete that because we want div dot add. Hold on, div dot Get element by class name dot container. That's a div. Oh, you know what? This needs to be like that. That's one reason why that's not gonna work. Let's Control Z this again, and let's see if that's the main reason, because we have to have it in that when I spell container like that. So maybe that didn't work. No, you can do. Oh, let's see. But what did I write in there? No, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix all this div dot class container. Let's make sure I have container properly spelled. Control C. See, it's easier to work with this like that. I don't know if I did anything. So let's try that again. Div dot add. Why is that not working? Constant div gets document dot get element by class name, and the class name is I don't know if I keep doing that. The class name is container. Let's make sure I spelled this right. Class container. Control S. See, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fix it. So, but it's not getting it's a div, right? Yeah, give dot. It's a class. Why is it not working as a div? That's a good question. Let's try one more time. Div dot. Why is it trying to div that? Let's try this again. Let's write the whole thing ourselves, all right? Constant div gets document get element by class name container. Control S. Let's double click here. Make sure I got this right over here. Control V here. I don't know why I do it like that, but I do. And now we're gonna see. Let's do that, and then we're gonna put div dot add events. Why is? Hold on a second. Let me see what's going on here, and I'll try to tell you what I did to fix it. Okay, so I just changed. I just basically changed how I got it, and it started working. So let me show you what I did again. Gets documents dot query selector. And then I did that, and you gotta put like that because it's a class, and then you can type container like that, and you're gonna see pretty soon that it's how should I put it? It's a real doozy. That it should start working now. That add, see, it just does it for me. It likes me better that way. And now we could do click right, and then we do that, and then we do function, and it does that, and we do that, and then we do this right here. And now we could put div.inner HTML gets, yo son, it worked, okay? We save that and see how that works for us here. We refresh it, and it didn't click anything. I don't know why. Let's inspect that. I should have done the inspection. Is my app.js? Is that, okay, I'm in app.js, right? App.js, okay. Just see, I did HTML work wrong originally. Oh yeah, it's not gonna work if you spell the click wrong. Yeah, that was it. And let's refresh that, and as you see, yo son, it worked. You know what? So let's change the CSS on that too. So let's change this a little bit. Let's make the font size because that's just horrible looking. And you see that I'm doing it like this, and I'm gonna just go extra large just so you could see it, and I could see it because I couldn't see nothing. And let's refresh that. You can delete this, but test first, man. And I don't even know how to spell first, so let's it's just an HTML. I spelled it right. You can delete this, but test first. Bam, and then you saw how it worked. So that's good. So you know it worked. So you know now they could delete it, but now there's no. Oh shoot. Oh, actually, if you just press work again because we didn't delete it yet. Now we definitely gonna copy and paste this back in. Control C. Right. That's how I do things. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. So let's just do the Control C into the HTML from starting here. Blah blah blah. Right there. Bam. Everything. We don't need that extra space here, and everything's aligned perfectly. Save that so I don't mess that up. Same thing we're gonna do again for the app CSS. We changed it a little bit, so let's just change this, and we did that, and we come back to this one, and the CSS. Okay, we're gonna grab the CSS right here and control, or even that, and Control V, and that works. And we're gonna do the same thing for the JavaScript stuff because it's so different. And we're gonna come over here and Control C, and we're gonna close that out. We're gonna come back over here, and as you can see the JavaScript stuff, right? Wow, you son of a gun, you try to mess. So let's save that. Now we're gonna close this out, and now we're gonna try it one more time. So let's delete all these. Shift down. Oh, whoa! I clicked here. Shift down and delete them all. Let's just delete them all just for old time's sake. So now we'll test it one more time, and then we'll make sure everything worked. And Control Shift P, and I'll boilerplate, and yo, this thing works. And then now we're gonna go to index because we know we did the coding on it. Open in browser. It should be really pretty now. And then click on it. Yo, son, it worked. Now that that's done, that's my first app. Thank you, Mr. Quick. So we're gonna get out of that, and yeah, we gotta publish it now. Thank you, Web Dev, the thing. All right, so that's basically my code. We installed this. We went through the JavaScript phrases and stuff. Like it's trying to show you here everything. Wow, they had a whole video on it. That's pretty cool, huh? Wish they would have told me that before. Yeah, that's just testing it. We're gonna reload window, blah blah blah. We can just press the exit, the square, I mean, there, and get rid of that. So we did this. Now it's time to publish. Let me see. Next steps. Okay, let's go to this publishing. Okay, we did. And we're gonna find the next steps. Hello, a minimal sample or whatever. Yes, this was. And then that helped a lot. Believe it or not, more than I expected it to. So this is just to install that. Now we're gonna go back to the. Let's get the get started here for extension anatomy. Was that about publishing, wrapping up? Okay, I think wrapping up should tell you your first extension. Blah blah. Okay, let's go to the let's get out of here and let's see what happens when we go back to the docs and the getting started. What did I use? No, let's use a guide, extension market. That was for, okay, that's for this. That helped out a lot. Install, we got that going on. Let's see. Yeah, it wants us to, yeah, I'm not worried about that. This is, then we went to the next steps, right? And that's basically what we just did, right? Your next steps. Your first extension, we did that. Publish into the marketplace. So now that we're back over here publishing into the marketplace, woo, we got an np install this. Okay, so let's grab this right here. Like I said, I hate when that happens, but it happens. Control C, and let's come over here and let's not come over here. Let's come over here. That's why I left it open. CD to Al. Well, okay, now Control V, enter. And I was gonna do some more stuff. I should have entered that. I should have put this in earlier, but I'm not worried about it. All right, nothing worked. That's it. No, I'm just I'm just joking. So now you're supposed to do like a VSCE package. That's the next command, right? But we're missing a publisher name. Okay, I believe the publisher name is underneath package.json, and display name, and underneath that we could make control Z that, and we could do another one of those with a comma at the end, and we could do this right here, put that there, and that should almost, and then we could put publisher name, and then mine is aldapal78. Okay, I'm doing something wrong, and I'll show you what it is in a second. And we gotta do like that. Now it's set up, and then aldapal78. Okay, this is actually the hardest part. This is the hardest part, man. I believe. Now let's try that command again and see what happens. All right. Missing publisher name. So now what was going on? We actually had to go to the store in the marketplace. Woo-wee. So let's see. I like how it says this stuff right here, and then it's like, oh yeah. VSC, and it doesn't tell you where to go to get the stuff right here. So when you're gonna get up close and personal, you have to come right here. I'm just gonna copy this because I don't have a VS Code one. I have a Visual Studio one, I think. So I don't know why I did that. I want to do that. Control V and put that here. Now it's gonna automatically log me in. Now in order for me to do everything that you need to do, so this is what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna change my key so you guys don't copy and paste it after I do this. So right now, I'm gonna change. I gotta make a new organization. All right. I'm not gonna put out like all that information. I'm just gonna put get started. And no, it's gonna be the PAL 70. I deleted my other one because I had nothing in it anyway. I guess I'm in the central U.S. right? Because there's no other US. WXHV4LW6X, I guess it says. Yeah, son. I have no project in there. I am not creating a project. So what I'm gonna do is I gotta go to aldapal70 Albert Cardona, and I gotta make a key, right? So we gotta make a shut up. We gotta make a token, right? So personal access token. So that's active, right? And let's edit that. Custom define. I didn't do all that. So we could do this custom define right here, and usually it's just gonna say this right here. But because you have your new one associated to it, aldapal78 for me, whatever yours is for you, I'm going to put all accessible organizations. I tried it the first time without it. Then I looked at this other guy that actually did the extension. Thank you, Web Dev Simplified. And he showed me this part. I was like, oh, okay. So when it comes to like VS Code stuff, or let me see, what was it? Is it packaging? Read, write, and manage. You could give him all that. He said code, status. You give them full whatever. Man, I just put full access. I don't care. Right? And the one thing I forgot to do, so we're gonna delete this one. Let's just do it again so I'll mess it up. Let's go to personal access tokens. Create. Okay, new token right here. So we got to give this a name, and I'm gonna put Al boilerplate, and that's just what I'm gonna name it, right? Boilerplate. I don't know. Oh, because I spelled it wrong. I'm like, what's going on? So we want to give it the full access. What I don't understand is why. Okay, there it goes. I was like, what happened to this part? I was already messing with that one. So we're gonna copy it right here, and like my man said, nah, I'm not even gonna paste it there. I'll email that stuff to myself, right? So what's gonna happen here is now we're gonna have to. It's gonna say right here. Now we got to this part right here, right? We got to ours boilerplate. We created a token. It's acceptable for now it's acceptable for everybody. So now we go to here and we go to here. And I don't know. We go. Oh, there you go. Click on that. So now we go to Al Powell. He could accept it. That's fine. So now that he's got it, he's the main guy. We gotta come here, and then let me use this real quick. So we get this publisher. So one of the things we have to do is, yeah, it shows you how to do all that stuff right here. Bam. You want it says it right. I'm glad they said it. We could custom fields. We could put manage marketplace or whatever. I just put all. It actually tells you what to do. So you got VSC login. All right. So that's what we want to do right now. See, I could go up and down here. So you got VSCE login, and then now the PAL 78, right? And then you press Control V. I guess I didn't catch that, right? Well, that's horrible, because now I need the token. Let's try that again. Personal access tokens. And the sad thing about this is that you can never see it again. So let's just make it again. So let's make it like they say. Let's add a new token. See, it goes back to the file. So name is Al's boilerplate, right? And this custom define and marketplace, right? That's what we're looking at. I don't see a marketplace here. Show all scopes. There you go. Marketplace, manage, create, copied. All right, and that's why a lot of people do that. So now that I can manage it, let's go here. Let's go here. And now let's get to the Control V. Oh, so maybe it wasn't even me. So let's just try Control V in that somewhere else and see if it worked. So that worked. So why didn't I copy it? Control X. Okay. I guess you can't make a comment there. Package.json. So let's see if that worked in here now. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, can we right click? I think it's right click. Yeah. If you right click, it pastes. I forgot. That's failed. This failed error test. Okay, that's probably because they got a 401. So, all right. So now that I got Al's boilerplate, we got the thing, profile. All right. Let's just go here. So you got Al the Pal 78, and then here you got that. And you should have personal tokens. Is there? Is active. So let's redo that. So let's go see here. Al the Pal 78. Okay, we're gonna come back here. No, we're not. We're gonna come here and here. VSCE login. Al the Pal 78. Enter. Okay. Right click. Enter. What? Let's see if it works with Albert Cardona. Oh, let's try it again. Has failed. Additional information. What? Alright. So let's do that again. I don't care. Let's do this again. I'm gonna do what I want to do now. Forget this right here. Let's revoke that. Let's create another one because that's not working. You're lying to me. And let's do personal access tokens, right? What is that we needed? What is that? It said publisher. Give me 1 second. I want to go double check something on a different video. Well, I think I found out what happened, and let's show you. Okay, so on my VSC code, instead of reading it like I should have, I would have saved like 10 minutes. It's publisher out of the PAL 78. So now that I don't, let's save that. Now that I don't have that anymore, and I have no more tokens, just add a new token, and we're gonna call it Al's. I wonder if I could just call it Al's boilerplate like that. I might not be able to. Now we could do custom define, and we could show all this, and then we could go all the way down to marketplace, right? Here I am going crazy. Marketplace manage like it said, and it says Al's boilerplate like that. Let's see if I could create that, or it might be wrong. Now we're gonna copy this, and I kind of don't want to close it just in case. So it's active now. Now we go back over here and we go VSC login Al the PAL 78. That's me. And now if we right click right here, it should give me that. What's wrong with you? Alright, maybe I spelled publisher wrong, but it shows me right here where I'm supposed to put publisher underneath the version. So let's just copy that whole thing. So let's just copy this whole thing right here, and you gotta change out the PAL 78 right here. So you see, I said I put publisher there. Let's with the, I think I did that. Let's paste it. And this should be out of the PAL. Oh, I had a capital P, didn't I? Out of the PAL 78. Let's save that. Let's try this stuff again. Let's right click that, and yeah, okay. ID and exception. Enter exception no message. CF resource not available for anonymous access client. Alright, type name. Team. Okay, hold on a second, man. Now you're pissing me off. This is new right here. So am I recording? Yeah, now you know why I'm getting mad, because it always messes up. Every time I start recording a video, this is where it messes up. So I don't know what happened here. It was doing too much. Personal access to verification has failed. Authentication. Maybe I have to close it, but let's copy it one more time. Let's close it. Maybe now it's good to work. I don't know what this does. It makes I'm a marketplace manager for all. Oh, did I put it for all? Let me see. Let's edit this real quick. And oh yeah. Oh, you see, this is where it is. This is where I did wrong. I didn't put the all accessible organization. Now it's gonna work. I have faith in myself sometimes. Out of the PAL 78. And can let's paste it like that. Enter. Nah, let me stop. Stop crying. So I verified it successfully. Everything should work now. Okay. The last steps is now we gotta go to the marketplace, wherever the hell that's at, right? So we gotta go back. So I clicked on the where did I click on? Oh, come on. So it was in the publisher package. I clicked on it to see what I was doing wrong. Okay, we did that. Now we got to do publish. Now, I don't even know if I did a package.json. Okay, let's see if I could do this. VS. Oh, man, right there. Okay, not there. Here. What's up, buddy? Package like that. Now that should work. Make sure to edit README file before you package or publish your extension. Oh my god. There's my README file. I have to open it. Features. Describe specific features of your extension. For example, there's an image folder on the extension project workspace. Okay, yeah. Okay, so features. Okay, I read it all. Okay, okay, I read all of that. Now what? I can't write on it. Oh, I can't, huh? Control Z that. Control Z that. Control whatever I did else I did. So, oh snap! I typed in VS. Oh, that's not good. So I read it. Maybe now it lets me do what I want to do. Oh man, I'm missing something. So we gotta read the README file and probably add some images, features, expert. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. No, you can author your README using Visual Studio Code. Okay, great. Maybe that was one of the things. I don't know. Okay, I'm saving it and I'm gonna see what happens now. So okay, it wants me to edit it. I thought I did. All right, you can for more information. Okay, you can say. What's the first thing you want me to do? Okay, we're gonna delete everything down from here. This is the README file. Okay, let's do this right here. This is just a web boilerplate learning how to do this. Maybe I shouldn't do that because I don't know what a README file features. Adds app.js, index.html, and CSS. I mean app.css. Let's save that and let's try that one more time. Okay. Warning. Field is missing from package.json manifest. Let's find out what field that is. Let's Control Z. Okay. It's too much stuff to read that you don't really care to read, like all this stuff. I'm guessing this is comments. I don't know. So let's just Control Y everything. And I'm just gonna put yes. I don't care. Yes. Package done. All right. So now that the package is done, we should see another. Here it is. No. Oh, there it's come. It's coming. I don't know what it is. This is not it. We got the README. This already been here. Okay, well that's supposed to oh, that's been there. Let's get rid of this and this. It's supposed to have another file that it makes. Oh, was that there before? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, this is it. Alice boilerplate.vsi. This is the package that you want to put. Now we go to the marketplace. Okay, man, I can't believe I'm taking over an hour with this. Woo-wee. It's been 58 minutes, close enough. So now we gotta go and see now blah blah blah. Now that worked, I just said yes to my publisher. So let's see. Package the JSON, RISI package, and manually upload it to the Visual Studio Marketplace Publisher Management page. Okay, so this is probably going to take me here, so let's click on it. Alright, this is, I already had this, so I'm the owner of this. You could create a publisher or whatever, and put in your information here. I don't need to do that because I forgot I made one. So now we got to manually do that. So Visual Studio, you got to click Visual Studio Code, and now you could take this bad boy just like this, and oh, there it is. Drag and drop it. Okay, maybe you can't auto drag it. I don't know why you can't do that. Okay, that's not working. Okay, we'll just click here. We should know where it's at. So let's click D, VS Code extension, Alice boilerplate, and Alice boilerplate. That's what it's looking for. Now we're gonna upload that. Hold, I hate this thing already. Okay, so now it's getting verified 001 just now, public. I'm gonna give it a rating of 5 stars because I did it, and that just done took me forever, right? I wonder what else it wanted me to do. Let's see. You gotta get a new extension, Visual Studio Code. See, I don't have any, so mine was just right in the middle. But every time you add more stuff, yeah, that's about. I'm gonna get that in 30 days. I don't know. A million people are gonna put it in like the first moment. So, for example, if you want to update an extensions version from 1 to 1.1, you would specify minor. You can also specify VSC Publisher 2.01. All right. So I don't plan on doing too much with that because that's all I want. I might have a image folder to add to that, so you can put like images, and then it'll just add to the extension. Maybe in the future. So yeah. So there you go. You just publish it. It doesn't, when you do it like that, it tells you to do it this way. VSC publish. You can publish extension using VSC with the publish. Man, we all did it the hard way, man. Let's just look at that again. This extension thing. Let's. Can we just delete that? Let's see. Remove. Okay. Let's just see if we could do it the easier way. CE. Publish. Yes, I said yes. Done. Publish out of the pile 78 boilerplate.0001. Now let's go back over here and refresh. It's verifying. It's there. Wow, I took the hard way. And I guess that's it. So hopefully you guys learned something. And my wife is saying, hey. Everybody wants to text me at the end, so that's okay. Hey. So it's still working though. So I don't know what it's working on, but it's working on something. It's taking forever to load. It's still verifying. Now I don't know how fast this is gonna go to the marketplace. So let's see. Let's just see. Is this running? This is not running. So let's go here and Al's boilerplate. Right? Al's. All right. So I will be on a part 2 of a 2-minute video or something like that. I'm gonna pause this and I'll let you know how fast. I gotta restart it to update. So let's pause this real quick. Okay, check this out. It's I don't know when I pause this, so you can see when I pause it the time in the bottom here. All right. Maybe if I go like that or like that, I'll go like this. You see the time right here is 2:06 p.m. Eastern time. And I just went to Al's B, and here it is, Al's boilerplate. Install. I'm installing my own stuff. I don't care. That's all. That's pretty cool right there. This is just a web boilerplate, learning how to do this. And then I'll probably just maybe go and install like a picture or video and something of that nature. So yeah, I'm so happy it's in. Now it's installed. And now let's see if we can use it on our own stuff. Let's see what's up here. We're back in here. Let's open a new window. All right, you need to have a folder though. Let's see if I can put this folder anywhere I want to put this folder. So let's here we go, Explorer, open a folder. And I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to my C drive. Let's go to the desktop, and let's just add a new folder and say testing folder. And let's press enter, and let's just select this folder. And I trust these guys, yeah. And let's go to marketplace and Control-Shift-P. Actually, we don't have to go there; it's already here. And let's see if it worked. It worked. Let's test to see if the actual thing worked. Open in browser. It got all the stuff working. Yes, it worked. Yo, son, it worked. Nah, Shane. Thank you, James Quick. I think it's Mr. Quick, whatever. Thank you, Web Dev Simplified. Y'all made my life easier. Thank you, Microsoft, for being able to show me how easy it can be if I actually read. That's awesome. And I'm done with this video, so hope everybody loved it.